Hello travelers! Today we're diving into 16 mind-blowing facts about Scotland you've probably never heard of. From hidden underground cities to a dog that changed history, buckle up for a wild ride through Scotland's secrets. Trust me, by the end of this video you'll want to pack your bags and explore this magical land for yourself. Hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Did you know Scotland is home to the oldest tree in Europe? The Fortingall yew in Perthshire is estimated to be over 5,000 years old. That's older than the pyramids of Giza. This ancient tree has silently witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the birth of nations, and the march of time itself. Legend even says Pontius Pilate might have sat under its branches as a child. It's a living time capsule. How incredible is that? Scotland played an accidental role in the shortest war in history. In 1856, Berwick-upon-Tweed, a town that switched hands between Scotland and England more than 13 times, was accidentally left out of a peace treaty. Technically, this meant it remained at war with Russia for 113 years. That's longer than most countries have even existed. Fortunately, no battles took place, and a peace treaty was finally signed in 1966. Imagine finding out you've been at war your whole life and didn't even know it. Beneath the lively streets of Edinburgh lies an eerie secret, a hidden underground city. The South Bridge Vaults, constructed in the 18th century, were once a hive of activity, home to workshops, taverns, and shelter for the city's poorest residents. But as conditions worsened, they were sealed off and forgotten. Rediscovered in the 1980s, the vaults are now a hotspot for ghost tours, with tales of shadowy figures and mysterious noises. Think you'd be brave enough to walk through them at night? Fact 4. Scotland is home to the shortest commercial flight in the world. It connects two Orkney Islands, Westray and Papa Westray, and takes just 47 seconds. Blink and you might miss it. It's so short, passengers often joke that it takes longer to buckle your seatbelt than to arrive. Despite its length, it's a vital link for locals. Who knew air travel could be that quick? Penicillin to the telephone, Scotland has shaped the modern world more than most people realize. The steam engine, television, even the first successful cloned mammal, Dolly the sheep, all came from Scottish minds. It's amazing to think that a country with just over 5 million people has contributed so massively to global innovation. So next time you swipe your bank card at an ATM, give a little nod to Scotland. A land full of legends, it's no surprise that Scotland's national animal is the unicorn. Associated with purity, strength, and magic, unicorns were seen as noble and untamable, much like the spirit of the Scottish people. You'll spot unicorns on ancient royal crests, statues, and even British passports. Who says fantasy creatures don't exist? Bobby was no ordinary dog. This loyal Skye Terrier sat by his owner's grave in Edinburgh every day for 14 years, becoming a symbol of devotion. A statue now honors him, but some believe touching it brings misfortune unless you rub his nose just right. It's become a tourist ritual, but locals warn, don't take the legend lightly. In a city this old, you never know what energy lingers. Love golf? Then thank Scotland. The Old Course at St. Andrews is widely considered the oldest golf course on Earth, dating back to the 15th century. It's where golf legends are born and where history still echoes in every swing. Walking across the Swilcan Bridge feels like stepping into the pages of a sports history book. Even non-golfers can appreciate the legacy. While Stonehenge gets all the attention, the Callanish stones on the Isle of Lewis are actually older by several centuries. Arranged in a mysterious cruciform pattern, they align with the lunar cycle. Some believe they served as an ancient astronomical observatory or sacred ritual site. Whatever their purpose, standing among them gives you goosebumps. It's like touching history with your own hands. Fact: between the 16th and 18th centuries, Scotland experienced a dark and tragic chapter. Over 3,800 people, mostly women, were accused of witchcraft, often tortured into confessions, and executed. King James VI even wrote a book called Demonology Fueling the Hysteria. Today, memorials and education efforts remind us never to repeat such injustice. A sobering fact from a country filled with light and shadow. Everyone knows about Nessie, but did you know the first documented sighting was way back in 565 AD? St. Columba reportedly saw a water beast about to attack a man and commanded it to stop. Whether legend or truth, the Loch Ness Monster has since captured imaginations around the world. And who knows, maybe she's still hiding in those deep, dark waters. Fact 12. In Loch Lomond, a few islands aren't anchored to the ground at all. They actually float. These are mats of vegetation, drifting with wind and water. You could have a picnic or even fish from one, and hours later be in a completely different spot. Nature doesn't get much cooler or stranger than that. Fact: when fires devastated Edinburgh in the early 1800s, the city didn't just rebuild, it revolutionized fire safety. In 1824, the world's first organized fire brigade was created here, complete with uniforms, drills, and horse-drawn engines. Their success soon inspired fire departments around the globe, Scotland once again leading the way, this time in saving lives. In 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers vanished from the Flannan Isles without a trace. Their final logbook entries hinted at strange storms and anxiety. When rescuers arrived, the lighthouse was eerily empty, dinner still on the table. No clues, no bodies, just silence. Over a century later, theories range from freak waves to supernatural forces. The mystery remains unsolved. Away under a simple farmhouse in Fife lies Scotland's secret bunker, a massive Cold War-era shelter built to protect government officials from nuclear attack, complete with dorms, a command center, and even a BBC studio. It could house 300 people in isolation. For decades, its very existence was top secret. Today, visitors can explore it and get a chilling glimpse into the tension of the nuclear age. The small village of Sanquhar might not be on every tourist map, but it holds a global record, home to the world's oldest working post office, operating since 1712. That's over 300 years of delivering letters, packages, and handwritten memories. It's a living monument to communication through the ages. And yes, you can still send a postcard from there today. Scotland isn't just a country, it's a living, breathing legend. Which of these facts blew your mind the most? Let me know in the comments, and if you loved this journey, smash that like button. Subscribe for more. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.